It's Alpha Lord MuRiDa, special light love where it's not dear but sure. I'm gonna let this be known. A lot of people are wondering a lot of questions. Let me explain to you what's going on. I know you guys tell me that I don't have to go out, that you want me to stay inside. Understand this. These people that are trying to scare me and then trying to intimidate me, you have to stay in your ground, and you have to let them know that you don't tolerate bad behavior. This is what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's going on. There's a reason why on a lot of my stuff on my web on my web browser, and when I surf through YouTube and all this stuff, there's a lot of suggestions about moving. You need to move, and they're trying to use subliminal messaging. They're trying to create it. They're trying to create the energy that I have to move, someplace. This is this whole game plan, and the whole reason that they basically tricked the people into exile and banishing me, and they twisted these people to think that I'm a bad thing. These people laughing at me all day. These people that refuse to open their bus door to let me on the bus. There's 3 times where they refused to let me on the bus. They just wouldn't open up the doors. They wouldn't let me in, and that's ridiculous. I mean, that's so fucking disrespectful. It's unreal. I mean, for what I've done, I've helped in this city alone. I've helped over 21,000 people in big ways. There's no organization. There's nobody. There's no one single person who's helped that many people. I mean, I'm well established. I've done so much. I mean, I don't know how much stuff transferred over from the old reality to here, but I mean, I've done so much around here. It's unreal. My position, and I'm not just here for the people in this region. I'm here for the crystal. I mean, there's people gotta understand. There's a lot more than just people in the place. I mean, there's energies, the elemental realm. There's the Devic realm. I mean, there's a reason why I'm here. Technically, I'm not really here for the people. I'm not really here for the people in the Midwest, in this region. I'm actually here for the energies, for the crystals, the rocks. For the earth. There's a very large Divic realm here. There's a very sacred and powerful Divic realm here. And I'm the protector and guardian of these realms. Not just me, but my whole team. Us divine aspects. We were put on certain locations on the planet. We were assigned certain locations on the planet. I've been assigned this location. I mean, it's kind of like mid range. We have a divine aspect, in Africa. He's in one of the worst places in Africa, and I mean, he's dealing with some serious stuff. And I mean, he's always smiling. He's always happy. That's how his divine aspects are. We're always happy. We're always smiling because we gotta be. We gotta always be happy, positive, hopeful. And I mean, we got a divine aspect in South America. We got a divine aspect, and we did have a divine aspect in New Zealand, who's now in Europe, in England. I mean, and we have a divine aspect in India, and we have a divine aspect in Asia. We have a divine aspect in all the major regions. And us divine aspects, we're not just here for the people. We're not just here to protect and serve the people. We're here to protect and serve the animals, the Divic realm, the devos and divas. We are their anointed son and human proxy. We serve. I mean, the people is but a small fraction of what we do, what we have to serve. I serve the energies, the elements. I mean, there's so many. There's the crystal realm. I mean, there's a lot of crystal people around here. I mean, there's so many realms that are here in the region, and that's the whole reason why it's important. I mean, you Pleiadians, you Arcturians, you Lyrans, you Insectoids, you Avians, you Orions, you Syrians. I don't know if I said Lyrans. You benevolent reptilians, and let's see if I think I got everybody. Did I get the Pleiadians, Lyrans, Arcturians, Syrians, Orions? Basically, anybody who I've been working with, and I'm working with a lot of people. Even the Zetas. The Zetas are coming here too. There's a reason why you guys have been instructed. You've been given the green light. And you've been instructed to come here to the Midwest and set up shop. And people don't understand when I say it's for me. It really is for me. It's not. I mean, these people. I mean, it's not for that. I mean, you start people are not coming here for these people. I mean, these people. You know, I mean, we will help these people. We will help them a lot. We'll be a big advantage for these people. But you folks are primarily, you great start. The reason why trillions of you are coming here, you're gonna set up shop here in the Midwest, is people are trying to move me out of here. They're trying to push me out of the Midwest, and you just can't do that. I am bound to this region. And that's the whole reason why for many years, I'm basically, I can't leave the region because there's forces. I mean, there's so much going on here in the Midwest, and it's not just these people. Actually, these people are small here in the Midwest. They're a small fraction compared. Remember, there's a lot of open spaces. There's a lot of forests. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, these people are small. I mean, in the other regions, there's more people than like the Devic realm and the Crystal realm, and I mean, there's even an oceanic realm that's here in the Midwest and all the regions. And I'm here. I'm their guardian. I mean, I mean, I'm more in service to the elements and the things, the Devic realm, all the oceanic realm, and then the fairy realm, and all these realms that are here than the actual people themselves. I mean the humans, like, that go to work and stuff. I mean, and that's why you folks have been instructed to come here in in trillions and set up shop here, because they're trying really hard to push me out of my position. And oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I need this hamburger. My uncle got me a dollar hamburger from McDonald's. I mean, yeah, this is funny. I'm of the most royal blood there is. I come from one of the most elite royal bloods, and it's been a long. It's been a long time. I maybe eat out. I maybe go to a restaurant. maybe like maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. I go to the movie theater maybe once a year. It's just not because I don't want to. It's just I can't afford to. I mean I you know it's too comical. I'm one of the most elite royal blinds there is, and I'm like I'm sitting here. I need financial assistance. My income a year is 5 to 7 thousand a year. And I come from what I am of the one of the most elite royal bloodlines of all times. I'm talk about being humble. Yeah, I have to be humble. I have I don't regret anything. I have no shame. I have nothing but gratitude and thanks. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I am nothing. I am nothing but I am completely and fully grateful for my experience. And the whole reason why I am the way that I am when I'm out and about is I don't have fighter energy. You gotta understand that's the whole reason why people are not coming up to me and fighting me. I don't have fighting energy. I just have energy that it's best to stay away, because I've been instructed to not talk to people, because this is the game plan. They want me to buddy with people that I'm around town with. They're gonna try. They're gonna try to they're gonna do a power play. I'm gonna talk to somebody. I'm gonna get buddy with somebody, and they're gonna try to overtake me by using a proxy. This is how it works. This is why because these beings have proxies too. They have human proxies too, and then they have representatives too, and these people work to get in these other proxies lives, and then this is how they overcome people. So I've been instructed to not talk to you. I mean, yeah, if people really want to talk to me and really give me a hug, and I know them, then that's okay. That's plenty okay. That's a-okay. People that I've never met before, and people that I've really never seen before. I have to be very wary of things, because there's a lot going on, and You know, we it just, you know, it's the best. I mean, it's not so much for us; it's for their sake. You know, they're playing a dangerous game, and we have to protect them. You know, I know that sounds kind of goofy. You know, they're trying to hurt us, and we're trying to protect them. But you gotta understand, you know, there's a reason why why we've been instructed not to be bullies, and to follow the rules. And we have to protect everybody. We have to even protect people against themselves. And that's the whole reason why we're doing it. We're not doing this because we're afraid. We don't fear nothing. We really don't fear anything. We just have to protect other people. Yeah, we have to protect them against themselves, because you know they're doing something that's gonna be their end. Because you know, I mean, we're unbeatable and undefeatable. So we just got to do things a certain way to make sure that nobody gets, no, there's no unnecessary, people are not hurt. We gotta try to help as many people as we can and be of service to people. Not try to. We gotta always be addition, not a subtraction. So I think that's important. Just remember that we gotta always be an addition, never a subtraction. And we are not an addition when we allow somebody to do a power play on us and we are forced to condemn them. That's not the way. The way is to uplift and I mean that's the whole reason why the Draco and Anunnaki are on our side. That's the whole reason why they've been flipped to our side. And this is something that they taught me. And this is something that was very hard for me to do. It was very, very hard for me to forgive the Draco and Anunnaki. But I had to, not only for them for this all to happen, for them to prosper, for the Royal Draconian Federation to prosper and go to great heights, but also for the Anunnaki to go to great heights. I had to do this for the highest and purest good, and that should always be known. That should be put in the records. That I'm doing these things that are hard for me, that are very difficult for me, but I'm doing them because, like I said, we have to do whatever it takes to protect or to serve the highest and purest, what's precious and valuable to us, and also what's the highest and purest good. So always remember that's an important thing to always remember. And you gotta put aside your hate and your anger. You gotta have forgiveness. You gotta have love for all people. You can't allow hate and anger to overtake you. And plus, these emotions don't want to overtake you. They want to uplift you and empower you. That they want to bring you to great heights. That's the only reason why they let you experience them. And always remember that. Always thank these emotions. These emotions, the pain and sadness, and hurt and anger. You must always thank them for their experience, because they gave you a valuable gem. And you must always have respect for all things. No matter if you feel like they don't deserve respect or not, it doesn't matter. You need to respect them. I respect some sinister and dark people, even though some people would think otherwise. But it's just crucial for you to always have respect and love for everybody, and to always have forgiveness in your heart. Because remember, I come from the lower realms. If you can't have any weakness in your spaces of being, or is this game over? I mean, you're fighting an epic battle every other day. You have to be the best. You have to be the best you can be. You don't. That's why I say it's a paradise here. That's why I have to always be grateful. That's why I'm eternally grateful. That's why I am always extremely grateful, and I'm always kind to people. And I always say, and when somebody says I love you, I always say I love you back. You can test me how many times you want. Anytime anybody ever says I love you, I will always say it back. There'll never come a time, and where I came from, there's hundreds of people that always say I love you, like in front of everybody, and I say I love you too. Hundreds of people always said that to me constantly, and I was over 500 people's best friends. I was over 500 people. I was their best friend. Now remember, somebody that should tell you a lot about where I come from. My nature and my character and what I've done. Oh, thank you. Thank you. as my Shiva Lingam and my royal Telos amethyst point. Well, thank you and have a blessed night. All of you sleep with the angels. I love all of you very much.